Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dan from bodybuilderinthailand.com. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Tren cough. So, Tren cough is a main side effect of using Trenbolone, and it's an acute side effect that happens. It happens not when you get tired or when you're out of breath. It happens within seconds after giving yourself the injection. So, when I've had Tren cough, I usually would get it when I've used Trenbolone. I've usually gotten Tren cough probably like 1 out of every 6 or 7 injections, pretty consistently. So it's like probably like 15%, 20% of injections I'll get a Tren cough. And I've only used an acetate, so I can't speak for the enanthate ester. I can only speak for acetate. And basically what happens is you give yourself the injection, and there's something about the Trenbolone molecule that is very irritating. It causes an allergic reaction because I would give myself the shot, and then within about 5 seconds, I would start to get a tight and constricted tingling feeling right around this area here. It'd be like here, like in my upper chest, and in my throat area right here, this tight, constricted, tingling, itchy feeling, and that's how I know. Okay, I'm about to have Tren cough, because then about 10 seconds after that starts, I'll get coughing, really hard coughing that is uncontrollable. It's like it's not like not that kind of coughing. It's like really like heaving coughing, and I'll lay down. And it will usually pass within 3 to 5 minutes, and then everything's back to normal. But during that 3 to 5 minutes, very uncomfortable. My face will turn red, and I'll have the Tren cough where I have this itching, very tight, constricted feeling, and I'll be uncontrollably coughing. And so that's Tren cough, and that's one of the major side effects of Trenbolone. It's a very shitty side effect. I've never not had it been okay though, so I've never heard of anyone else who has not had it been okay. So even though it does sound like a pretty harsh side effect, it's something that a lot of people experience, and we all make it through to tell the tale about Tren cough. So that's kind of funny, but it's a pretty shitty side effect about Trenbolone. And it happens to the most, a pretty big majority of people. Generally, there's a few things that will increase my chances of getting Tren cough. One will be if I'm not really careful, like when I stick the needle through the skin. Like if I don't know that there's not like a vein under the skin, like if I don't examine the area and can see it, and I end up passing through a vein, that's going to be a big chance to get Tren cough. Another thing is that if you have Tren in the syringe, when I have Tren in the syringe, it doesn't matter if it's diluted like with testosterone or whatever. If there's just any Tren at all, I never wet the needle with the oil. Normally, I will get a drop of oil that is in the syringe, and I'll push it out before I give myself the injection to lubricate the tip of the needle with. I'm just talking about with anabolics, androgens in general. And so I'll lubricate the tip of the needle so that then it passes through my skin easier. But if I do that with anything that is containing Trenbolone, it will hugely increase my chances of getting Tren cough. If the needle is lubricated with Tren, I'd say that my chances of getting Tren cough are around like 1 out of 2, or maybe even higher, like maybe 60%. Like it's really high. So yeah, it's basically what happens is if any Trenbolone gets in contact with a bleeding blood vessel, or you nick a blood vessel on your way in, and there's any Trenbolone that gets that touches that, it sends an immediate reaction, like straight up your body, like into this lung area. And I think what happens is that the blood passes back up to the heart, and the heart and the lungs, they share this area where the oxygen that the lungs bring in from the alveoli, then it gets mixed with the blood, right? And so if we have blood that is containing Trenbolone going through that area, I think it causes this restriction in the throat from this allergic reaction when it hits that area. And the cough is always caused by nicking a blood vessel. Having some way the Trenbolone oil getting in contact with an open blood vessel. Then within about 5 seconds, you'll feel right up here, and you'll feel that itching, that tingling, and that constricting feeling. And then about 10, 15 seconds after that, you're going to want to lie down for a little bit because you're going to be coughing your ass off. All right, so this is entertainment and education only. I'm just talking to you guys about my experiences, things that have happened to me. I don't promote the use of any of the substances discussed in this video. Don't use any of them. This is not medical or legal advice, and this is just entertainment. Everything I talk about in here is just fiction, just storytelling, all right? All right, Dan from bodybuilderinthailand.com. Go to bodybuilderinthailand.com to learn the truth in bodybuilding.